constitution, and it's highly beneficial for the politicians in power right now in Ireland. I know you don't like saying the Republic of Ireland, but for people to understand, in the Republic of Ireland and the North to a certain degree, in regards to the power sharing in the North here, it's highly beneficial for them to keep the Blue Book and not have this. So they don't want this to get out. They don't want the public in Ireland as an island to know about it.
The public in Era. The whole island.
Yeah. It's something to get used to, though, and it's the link. It's how you speak actually means a lot in regards to the conversation that we're having here. So that's what I'm saying. They don't want this. They don't want the masses in Era to know about this. You're probably the most avoided man in Ireland. You try to have conversations.
Well, the group will be the most avoided group, I'd say. Yeah, they don't want any attention. They don't want any attention on us at all. They want negative, any kind of attention at all.
Right. And that, to me, isn't for anybody watching this here, you need to understand how the system works. Whenever the system is afraid of books like this, the Constitution of Ireland, the real Constitution of Ireland, they will try to suppress all information, and they will go to any lengths to discredit this. And just for people to understand, there has been, we'll say, some coincidences where people have left the job after maybe being given this information. Would it be correct about that?
Well, at the protest last week, when I met you, I came across a solicitor who was training. I came across a man who was training a solicitor, and he's actually said to me that he was thinking of leaving because he knows about this book now. That's what happened.
So a solicitor, and this is
trainee solicitor, not solicitor, trainee solicitor.
And for people to understand this, what ramifications does it have for the government then in Ireland, especially the Republic? For instance, how do we get this book out? What happens in the morning if everybody knows about this book? What is
the first thing we do? We'll need a judicial review. And the judicial review will have to determine whether what we're saying is true or what the government of Ireland is saying is true. Now, we all know the government of Ireland is on Dun and Bradstreet. So therefore, that's the government of Ireland, not the Irish government, but the government of Ireland. So look, we need a judicial review, and the minute the masses know about this, we should get a judicial review, and therefore we'll get rid of them, because what they're doing at the moment, the court did this, Article 39 it's treason.
So the basic, what you're saying here is under the Irish Constitution, so it's really hard to actually word this here. The government of Ireland, under the Irish Constitution, the government of Ireland are treacherous.
Yes, 100%. Wow. And the opposition that know about it, and the opposition.
And why do you think then the opposition doesn't take up this here? Why do you think even the opposition of the opposition, like the smaller parties that are coming up, like say the Freedom Parties?
I don't know about the new parties. But the people like Pat O'Brien and Aintu, I challenged him a few weeks back. He lied basically. He denied even any knowledge of the book. He denied of the affidavit. The affidavit we sent him. We sent him the affidavit to 520 people. I'm going to get to that later on. Mm-hmm. I'm going to let you know a bit about that. But look, he denied that he ever seen it, and we have a signature for it. So that, in my eyes, is treason as well, because he has information. He has information that could end all this tomorrow. It could literally. I'm not saying it would, but it could literally end all this tomorrow. And he has that information, and he's choosing not to tell the people.
So under the Blue Book under the Blue Constitution, would I be right in saying, this is just the thought that have gone through my head here, under the Blue Constitution, as you call it, the Emergency Constitution?
Yeah, it's emergency. I was going to get to that. I'll get to that soon anyway.
Yeah, and that's the next book going to now, under the Emergency Constitution of Ireland. Would I be right in saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, all referendums that have been done underneath that are actually null and void? They don't mean for anything under the real Irish Constitution.
Yeah, that's how I see it. Every referendum since the First Amendment is null. Should be null and void.
Wow.
Every one of them.
Wow. And you know what? For the people that are going to tune out now that are watching after the fact, for the people that are going, where can they get a copy of this book?
Yeah, well, look, like I said, if you want to go to bunrock1937.ie, BUNREACHT 1937.ie, they can download a free PDF. They can download the affidavit. They can look at some of the work that's been put into the website. There's lots of work there. There's lots of information about laws. There's lots of stuff there. If they want to order a hard copy, they have to go on to TikTok on .bunrock on TikTok, and then send a direct message to the person who's running the TikTok, and they will get you the hard copy. But if you want a PDF that's free, just go to the website bunrock1937.ie.
Well, I will leave, as I said at the beginning of the live stream, I will leave in all the descriptions on Facebook, on Rumble. I'll be posting this on my X, the website and the link for the website, which will give you a direct access to this website where you can go down, download the PDF file, and or have access to that website, because there's a lot of information on that website. So make sure that you do that now for anybody that's interested in this here, that wants to read into this. And I would suggest, as Sid says, sons and daughters of Éire, we must know this information, because armed with this information, our future will be shaped.
That's what I want to get on to. Like, you know, if you're born in Éire, which is the whole 32 counties, it's not the 26 counties or the 6 counties. If you're born in Éire, right, you're an Irish national. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do not let the government of Ireland legislate for you. You're an Irish national and you belong to a country called Éire, right? We are the children of Éire. We're the goddesses, the goddess of sovereignty. We're the land of abundance, and that's why they're hitting us so hard. We have everything that they want. We have everything that we need and everything that they want. That's why they're hitting us so hard in this country, and that's why this constitution could help us.
Right. You know? And do you want to speak about the affidavit? And I want to know about this here, because this.
I was going to give you a bit of a. I was going to give. Well, it was the affidavit. I have it further down. What I'm going to do was just give you a bit of a background to how this came into play. Okay, that's all I was going to do. So, if you just give me a couple of minutes, I've got a few notes here. I'm going to write them down. I'm going to read them out to you. So
the floor is yours, my man. The floor is yours.
Basically, the 21st of January, right, 1919, right, we declared ourselves a republic. Okay, what happened was, to actually be a republic, we needed someone to recognise us. So the French recognised us. That's why in the passport it's in Irish, English, and French, because they actually recognised us as a republic. Okay. So therefore, we became a sovereign government, right? Right, and we had a constitution in 1919, right? That was only 5 articles, okay? That was written in Clough Gaelic, but it wasn't a constitution for the country. What it was a constitution called Bunrock Dála Éireann. That was rules for the government, for the future government to write a constitution. It was only 5 articles, okay? So that lasted until December 1921. Unfortunately, then what happened was King Edward came in and he brought the Free State Constitution with him, right? So that lasted from 1922, right? And in that Free State Constitution, what there was I'm not going to go through it all, but there was Article 17. And in Article 17, there was an oath to the King, right? That politicians had to swear. I'm not too sure if the citizens have to swear as well, but politicians have to swear an oath to the King, okay?